Howdy gamers, welcome back, welcome in, whichever it may be. Today we've got another lore stream for you on your last days. So we're getting ready to hop back in. Today is called the Makeshift Lab. It's going to be mostly me and Evan tonight. Evan's character Zerif as the other Judas member that's been at Hayfield with us. So keep that in mind. Okay. Hi Sam, hi Sam. We are on a bit of a time crunch because there is something else happening on the server tonight. So, we are going to get right into it here in a second. Okay. 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 I think we're good. But yeah, tonight is called the Makeshift Lab. And as per normal, alerts are gonna be off. Especially today, since we are interacting with other people, it's very likely that I'm not going to be able to interact with chat a lot. We do have the same commands that we had last time. Exclamation point YLD and exclamation point Judas. YLD explains what the server is, Judas explains the faction that I'm in. So other than that, I don't know if I have anything else I can talk to you about right now. Obviously, we'll do a short little breakdown at the end, a little dissection of what happened tonight. But other than that, I think it's about time that we get in there. So, I'm stopping the music. Cut the music, cut the music. We're done. We're done with the music. Alright, I will see you guys at the end of the stream. Oh. Okay. Give me 2 seconds. Okie dokie. Now, I don't know where everybody's gonna be when we log in, so you're going to be in character as soon as we log on. So, I hope I installed the updated stuff correctly. I did not check it. I probably should have. Okay, we're good, I think. Yeah. Alright. I'll just pick up my bedroll for now. Hello to you. Hey guys, I hope you're doing well over here. You better behave yourself. OMG, is that a one hobby? Yes, I'm still at Hayfield. We're getting there. We're getting there. We're getting there. Today we're leaving. Today we're leaving. Last time I showed up to the barn at night, there were treason members up there, so I do know that I need to find Zerif today. Possibly. Javi, I have never canonically met your character. Why would I be leaving something in your room? What I wanted. I wanted this. There we go. For a random? Okay. Which house are you in? Are you in the one that's that way or that way? You're dead. Dead as hell. Doesn't seem like there's anything updated on the job board today. It's this way up. Think Javi's in this one? Okay. Let's hope to God nobody's in here. Which bed is yours, Javi? Is this one yours? I will give you eggs. There you go, pal. Why one singular ammo? I gave you eggs. One ammo. Just steal it from Elfie's room. I mean, Elfie is dead. Oh yeah, absolutely. Absolutely I am. I don't know if they're in the house or... I know Zerif went off to think a few days ago, but I'm not quite sure where that would have been. Didn't spend too hard looking for him in the days that he was away, because I was busy taking care of the horses. Because it turns out, I'm really good at taking care of the horses. Who knew? I did. One of them's gone. Okay. It is the middle of the night, so there's that. Uh-oh. Maybe I'll be able to find them in the morning. You would think that over the past couple of days he would have slept enough, but guess not. Hold. I'm sure he's gotta be around here somewhere. Now that it's morning, I'm sure the people here at Hayfield are gonna rear their little heads. There's work to be done. Right, of course, of course. Zerif. I've been looking for you everywhere.
Sorry, I'm not gonna lie, I kind of fell asleep on the floor in the house.
You know, fair enough. You ran off to go think, and then when I didn't see you for the next several days, I assumed that you ended up passing out somewhere, so.
More or less, yeah.
Well,
Um,
not too
yeah.
long after you, wandered off,
Mm-hmm.
the entirety of Hayfield left. So I took care of the farm while everybody was gone.
Okay.
Not great, but the horses did fantastic.
That's good to hear. I know they went to meet with the Bog family, correct?
That's what I
I
overheard Trees and Gates talking about, but
I think that was the last thing I heard. Yes, because that's where Shadow and them went. Yeah, yeah, yeah,
I
yeah.
believe so, yeah.
Yeah. But
In the time that I was here alone, I did have an idea.
mm-hmm.
Now, we know that it's not safe to stay at Judas, we've established that.
Yeah.
But I was wondering if you thought it would be possible if we could convince Millie and Ambrose, if we could maybe put together a small
Mm.
makeshift lab in one of the barns.
Um. Okay. So. Um. I Ambrose and me already got into a little spat about it. Like that's when the stuff was originally happening, and I wasn't necessarily in the right mindset. And I was just focused on just trying to be okay. And he offered to let us make a lap here, and I may have declined at first, saying it was impossible.
Oh, you know,
Um, but
I mean, it's not going to be the most sterile environment, I will admit that, but it's going to be better than nothing.
yeah. Um, yeah. I mean, we could give it a shot. We'll just have to wait for Millie or Ambrose and them to come back and try to convince them, because, yeah, I need to. I need to apologize to Ambrose because I wasn't. I feel horrible now after taking some time to think and such. So,
I mean, Ambrose can't be too upset at you. You did save his life, so, you have that running for you.
I mean, he, he could still be mad at me, but I'm just saying, yeah, I don't know. But why the sudden idea though? Like, what made you have the idea?
Well, before I was left to my own devices, you were telling me about how Elfie kind of just randomly turned.
Yes, that's what I was also thinking about as well.
And I know that we had momentarily discussed the idea of the virus mutating and becoming airborne. And then I talked to Fruit, and Fruit thinks that Elfie may have been lying and had been bit. And
Mm,
I.
I don't know about that because when we were there, when everyone left the room, Millie Millie said that she knew something about the virus that I didn't know, because she asked me how much I knew of it, and I said I truly don't know. We were only told so much from the the information from the higher ups about the virus, and most of it was kind of redacted. But it seemed like she knew something, and I never got to fully ask her what exactly. And I'm hoping to ask her here soon what she knows, because if it's anything towards this that might help us, I mean, I'll take the information.
I mean, I wouldn't put it past anyone to lie about being bit, because obviously they'd immediately get thrown out, and, like, that would be
No,
terrifying.
because no, because Shadow and I forget their other. Shoot, I think it may have been Fruit that went with them. Um, when they went out, they also got sick as well, and they had no bite marks as well, but they were recovering. So, for some odd reason, their bodies recovered from some sickness that they all believed to have, but only Elfie hadn't. Only Elfie got turned into something. So something leads me to believe it's something else, and that's why I bring it up,
Hmm.
because it doesn't it doesn't make sense to me, and I don't think Millie's lying because I saw the proof. I saw them, and it didn't seem like any bite marks or anything.
All I know is that the longer that no one's out there working on the cure or the treatment or some other solution, the further ahead that this thing is gonna get, and more people are gonna die.
And I agree with you. I don't know how to start. The only ideas that I potentially had was, I mean, we don't have much anymore. We're working, as you said, with the bare minimum,
Yeah.
essentially working with what we have. And to be completely honest, I I don't know. We would need to figure out what exactly we need. I mean, I know they have honey, and we could possibly use that for some herbal effects and such, because I mean, honey is used typically in sicknesses to help
Yeah.
treat people. But I think we're really gonna have to rely on our intuition and our past knowledge. I mean, we don't we don't have the tools for research. We only have the tools really now to do the act, and we just have to
Right.
go on with what we know.
But we also have to be careful in this proposition, because clearly they're not going to let us do, live testing or anything like that.
Obviously, no, we're not going to be able to do live testing. I don't even really want to do live testing. I wouldn't deal with
I
that.
honestly don't think it's the best idea.
I don't think so either. I don't know. I mean, it's weird. I just don't think we'll get the results exactly that we want to, but I think we'll need I think we just need some more time
Mm-hmm.
to discuss this through and figure out what we need. And such like that. If you want, um, if we get permission, of course, from them, we need to develop a list here of what we need, and then we'll go from there.
Mm-hmm.
And I could see what we could scavenge around and take and such. Not take, but use.
Yeah,
Because I do agree with you. Um, it's getting a little dark.
it is.
If you want, um, we can continue talking. I just need to do something real quick. I need to go grab something from indoors. If you want to head to like the barn and something like that,
Yeah, I can definitely
such
head to
like
the
that. So,
barn.
yeah, yeah. That way I can meet up with you there.
All right.
All right. I'll be back in a second.
Alrighty. Seems very much like Zerif's on board with the lab idea. We just have to figure out what we need. Definitely a bare bones type of operation, nothing too extravagant. We do have to wait for either Miller or Ambrose to get back. It is getting a tad late. But now there's the new fear that trees and gates are gonna be here when I get out of my bed. So there's always that. I still never really got to talk about that with anybody before they all headed off for the leader meeting that I had overheard them talking about. We can just... we'll lay down for a while until Zerif gets back. I'm sure whatever he's doing in there won't take long. Out of character really quickly. Evan had to go check on his dogs. Oh, okay.
Oh, sorry. Were
Hey,
you
you're back.
taking a nap?
Nah, I was just laying down.
Oh,
Just thinking.
but more on everything else, or just what's
Just
happening?
just the type of things that we would possibly need if we got permission. Because it would have to be stuff that we could carry with us. Nothing too
Well,
big.
typically, I mean, we could do this. We do need something like a hot plate, I know, and luckily
Mm-hmm.
there's. I mean, this campfire. So, ooh, this is. Oh, this is open. That's not safe.
Yeah, the open
But
window.
yeah, there's the campfires here, so we might be able to use that because those get pretty hot, I would say.
Yeah.
Hopefully hot enough for what we need. Uh,
And I'm sure that they have, like, glassware that they'd be able to spare us to use.
yeah, yeah, maybe like some jars and such, right?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Maybe a couple bottles or something.
Yeah, that might work.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I'm just thinking. I've got so much on my head right now. I'm honestly worried about them. They, if it's been a couple days, then why aren't they back?
I lost count of how many days.
It's a little frustrating.
It got to the point where I was talking to the horses a little bit just to keep myself sane.
Mm,
But did you know that horses are actually like rather like intelligent?
are they?
Yeah, they've got like personalities and stuff. News to
And
me.
how do you know this?
When you're around them long enough, it's just something that you pick up on. Call it
I
intuition,
see.
call it whatever you want. If you think I'm going
We
crazy,
all
I'm
need
not.
hobbies.
If you think I'm
We
going
all
crazy, just get that out of your mind now. I'm not crazy. I'm
we
still.
all need hobbies. We all need hobbies.
Mm-hmm.
You know what? I can't judge. Whatever keeps you sane.
I needed something to do, so I didn't go exploring places that we shouldn't. Considering
Mm,
the back house is off limits and the very vague statement of if you find any caves, don't go in them. Still not
yeah.
really sure what that meant, but
I don't know. Honestly, I don't want to go in any caves. I've heard stories from the past about people who get stuck in caves and they don't come out, and or they do come out but they're dead, and it's been several weeks.
I mean,
Um,
I'm sure you've seen the maps of most people going missing type of locations, and if you line that up with the cave systems of the United States, like they're almost the exact same. So people
I
go
mean,
missing in caves all the time, and I'm not really wanting to mess with that.
neither am I. I mean, you've heard the story about that one person who went into like a Kentucky cave, right? And he didn't come out alive, and he was stuck there for God, who who knows how long? I mean, what was it? Like almost 2 weeks, I think.
How did he survive that long?
He
Well, I guess he
he
didn't.
really didn't.
I guess he didn't. Yeah.
Um, he just kind of died, and it was under one of these huge like caves underneath. And if they're telling us not go into a cave, I don't question it, because the last thing I want to do is be trapped between some rubble like that and not be able to come out. Because I mean, quite literally, I'm even lucky to stand here from having concrete and other various heavy metals lay on my legs. I am very lucky. So, I heed their warning.
That's true. And I
So,
will say that Millie did come and get me away from the situation when I woke up here and there were like six treason members up here. And they were many
yeah,
of them were aiming their guns, so
I mean, when treason was here the other couple days, I mean, I was woken up by them, honestly. I mean, what was I? I was I was sleeping in those vegetable crates right over there.
mm-hmm.
And I woke up and, the worst part about it was apparently there was zombies and stuff nearby, so, I couldn't really go, and I was kind of in an enclosure with them, and,
Oh.
that's not fun. Uh,
Oh, so have you seen the zombies then?
yeah, I've seen a few.
Interesting.
I've seen more than enough. Now, I mean, it's not fun, and I don't like the fact that they got so close, but I of course, I still don't want to hurt them.
I mean, yeah.
I, mm, I know everyone keeps talking about they have to do it for the greater good. They have to do it to defend themselves. They're not people, but you know, there's still a little semblance of hope in me of like, what if they're still there? You know, because they've all just defaulted to kill. Even if they're not directly attacking them, they still kill.
Yeah.
And that's kind of where I that's kind of where I draw the line.
I think that that's what bothers me the most is just that possibility that we could hit a breakthrough, that we could have hit a breakthrough at any moment. That
I mean,
all it took was that we would just have to crack this code or solve the puzzle.
sadly, it's not that easy. If I explain to them, we're not that lucky. We're working on a puzzle. We're we're working with a puzzle that is missing a puzzle piece, and we don't know what that puzzle piece is, and we've been stumped for so long, and it's why it's why the medicine's not fully done even, you know.
Yeah.
It's, and I don't even think we'll ever get it back. Do you want to know why?
Why?
Because the reason why Treason came to attack Judas, I think it was to take the medicine because they were talking about how they had something that was like a miracle aid to them, and I instantly knew they took the medicine.
A miracle aid. I didn't know of
Yeah,
us
talking
having anything like that at the compound.
it. How do I explain it? It was a culmination of all of the research that we did on. I'm surprised you didn't even know about it. It, I mean, it was still fairly new. It wasn't too anything spectacular. It could, if early enough, it could essentially mitigate the virus to a certain extent. But anything past it, it could basically do nothing. Think of it basically like your normal, common cold medication. You can take it at a very early stage, and it basically mitigates it for a little bit. But if it's done too late, it's really no point in taking it. You're gonna have it, right?
Similar to how, like, if you have a headache, you take Tylenol, but the sooner into the
You
headache
still
that you take it, the more likely it
the
is that it'll
better.
go away.
Yeah, yeah. And you know, I've realized that, and I don't know if we'll get it back because that was just years of our research just taken away, and just yeah. And I don't know what to do.
And that was when there was so many more of us. There were
Yeah,
teams on every floor.
and you know, I hope to try and get some of the medicine back because if not, I'll be honest, I don't know what else we'll do because I mean that medicine is probably the key in order to cracking everything. It's so it's it's so close. It's so far away. And I just yeah, it's a long uphill battle that we're facing.
The treason separation from Judas happened far before I ever got there.
Yeah.
And so I'm not like, were they against the cure, or were they just
I
against like certain methods, or
I don't exactly know, I'll be honest. I'm not the best one on that, honestly.
because
I
they're
I just I just know they left due to differing opinions on everything, and I guess the opinions were so severe that it caused what happened to us, and that's just.
what I overheard the other night.
Mhm.
They they all just seemed very angry. And so
Yeah.
I'm sure that something had to have happened, but if it was because Judas as a whole, like the search for the cure was the problem, I don't think that there's any hope that we could ever talk to them. But if it was something about like the methodology or like the future distribution or something like that, that maybe.
They keep saying it's the distribution, but I don't know. The way they're acting is so impulsively. It almost seems like there's another reason behind it. Yes, I I think the cure and the Judas not wanting to distribute out was a factor, but I feel like there might have been some others that we don't know of. Just from how they act, they they, they act like kids. They
it's
act like
so
spoiled brats.
it's it's so impulsive. It's almost like they don't think before they act and they just do.
I mean, yeah, that's exactly how it seems like they're acting, but I I I don't know. It's just a long story, and there's just there's so much. But going back to what we were saying, I mean, obviously, actually seeing the zombies, in person. I mean, I understand their validity of having to defend themselves because it seems like they will attack us, but in the same light, it's weirdly it's weird to say this, but I I feel like I still see some human function. Like it seems like they're still responsive at in certain cases. Um, and it's just weird. I don't know how to explain it, but it still feels like they're them, but not fully them necessarily. Like cognitive, but not all the way.
I haven't ran into any in the wild, but I do know the ones that we had for testing were very responsive to stimuli, which led us to believe that there was obviously still some kind of brain function and that
Yeah,
they just
it's
weren't able to control what was happening, that connection was severed.
I I don't even well, I don't know if it's actually the connection severed. I mean, in my research and study into it, it it just looked like their immune system was how do I explain it? It looked kind of normal, but not necessarily. It looked it looked abstract, but still kind of normal in a sense. And I don't know, it just seems like it almost seems like the body was working in tandem. I don't know how to explain it. It was weird, and it only happened a few times for me to see it because we only had so many actual patients. But
Yeah.
it it seemed like they were still their own person. It didn't seem like it wasn't like obviously, we've seen those movies and such, right, where the zombies take over everything about the person, right?
Mhm.
It didn't seem like that. It seemed different. It's such a weird.
Because there was
What?
obviously something telling the body that the cells were dying because,
I don't even think it was killing the cells.
it was definitely
And
mutating them.
I don't think it was killing the cells in a natural sense. It was killing
Yeah,
them in a weirder way that honestly I don't think we could fully understand.
I don't think so.
But it's just
Not at this stage, anyway.
even now it doesn't fully matter just because we won't know more about it. Like I said, we have to go on with our intuition and what we know because that's the only thing that's going to save us.
Hmm.
maybe maybe we should get away from the barn. It is daytime now. We've been talking for a little while.
Yeah. Do we
Maybe
do we know if anybody's back yet?
I don't know. I mean, I would hope so. I mean, the best we can kind of do is just sit here and wait over there. You know, like in that general area, because that's where it would come from.
I mean, there's only one
And
entrance to Hayfield, so
yeah, yeah. So I don't know. Just worried. They've been out for so long.
yeah. It is starting to get dark again, too.
If you want, you can go back or go lay down. I'm just gonna stand out here and wait for them. And if they're here, I can wake you up. Get some rest.
Because if they do end up saying that we're allowed to do this, you know what that means, right?
I mean, there's probably just gonna be a lot of restrictions and such. I just know how they are.
We'll
I
probably
don't.
have to make a run out into the city at least, if not all the way to
Um.
Judas.
Mm, uh, maybe. I just don't.
We'll see what they
If I
have
don't.
here.
If I don't have to, I really wouldn't want to go back to Judas unless if I know for certain. I mean, the medication's still there.
Right. I mean, I know at least there might be some, at least project notes on any of the levels, possibly. Because surely treason wouldn't have a need for those, right?
Probably not, but if anything, it's probably destroyed still. I mean,
If they didn't take it, they probably set it on fire. So,
yeah, that would seem about right. It's just, it's frustrating. Nope, 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 nope. Ugh, no, I'm not gonna think about that.
alright.
Sorry, I'm trying to not get back into the same headspace as I was with uh the fall of it. That was not good. I'll be honest, I mean, felt hopeless.
I have no idea what it would have been like underneath the rubble because I, I was part of a sector of scientists that were evacuated out of the main building before treason broke through the wall. We
Yes,
were told
sorry,
to
I'm
grab.
jerks.
I'm sorry?
Sorry that if you saw me like jerking my head, I had one of those sponges, It's
Yeah, those happen.
getting it's getting a little chilly. I hope they're okay.
And I don't know what'll happen if they don't make it back.
Wait, I think I see some people.
I
They're
hope
coming
it's
up.
them.
Oh my. Millie! Maeve!
Hey guys.
Yeah, I was just, left at the bog house. It was fine,
Oh,
It was okay.
I heard you guys were at the bog house. How bad was it?
how was your meeting?
They
Yeah.
like me, so I'm fine.
Oh,
Oh.
yeah, no. The Hayfield people were fine. It was the trees and gates people might have caused an issue or two.
Well, that
Such
seems
as.
to be their specialty.
Such as showing up to the front door when they weren't supposed to,
Oh.
and going into the bog house when they weren't supposed to.
Oh.
It was bad.
So,
It was so
I
bad.
found it a little bit
Let-
funny.
so let me get this straight. I just, for my own sake. The bog. Me and Chris have heard some rumors about a supposed family in the forest. Is this that family?
Yeah, that's them.
Oh.
Okay.
They have a clown that
Yeah.
does this.
Oh.
Yeah, the clown taught me how to do it. You ready? You ready? You ready?
Oh.
Look at it. Look at it. I learned a new trick, guys.
I'm so proud of you.
That's really great.
I went to the
Yeah,
city,
let's just say-
the other day.
Yeah.
cool.
Also, let's just say maybe we shouldn't bring that many people there again ever.
I mean,
I
yeah, it
was
was
silly.
obviously not a good
I'm-
idea from the start.
You know, I'm
Yeah,
quite
they
good.
wouldn't leave though. So
No.
I'm not gonna lie. I'd rather have them over there, out of
Than
our
here.
gates. Yeah.
Did that
Yeah,
whole
Especially
group
when
of
they were planning to kill you guys. That was kind of like a whole thing.
Oh yeah,
You know-
yeah. They were planning on killing me and Ambrose.
oh
treason?
treason?
Yeah, that's why they're not welcome here anymore. I don't think anyone's welcome here no more.
Oh.
I don't think we're bringing in any new people.
I mean, Boggs was
Oh,
good,
so even if there's other Judas members, it's a no.
I mean, try convincing Ambrose.
I
I'm
mean-
done convincing Ambrose of that. 'Cause I'm tired of it.
I need
Tired
to
of it.
apologize to him anyways.
I also don't want another heart attack to happen. Like, that was a whole thing.
Yeah, that too. No
I-
heart attacks.
I mean, the more
Yeah,
doctors
I-
on site, the more likely
Yep,
there's
we
gonna
got-
be
we
one
got a doctor
close.
here now.
I need to
Dr.
apologize to
right?
him though because, I mean, I'm not gonna lie, he offered a lot to me on the first day here. He was talking about allowing us to make up a lab or neat stuff that we get, and just he was being very helpful. And it's not an excuse, but just I was not, of course, in the right mindset, and I just.
I mean, I sure as
just
hell
kinda
wouldn't be
him.
if the people who came and bombed my home and friends showed up
And decapitate your leaders.
and put their heads on spikes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, I think we're all in the same boat of fuck off treason. You're not welcome here. Agreed.
Well, yeah.
Seems
Yeah.
like
Kind
the
of in boat beforehand
universal.
When I heard.
Yeah.
Continue.
No, yeah, you got this. Yeah.
Oh.
Um,
Go ahead.
Speaking of a lab, we were wanting your permission if we could have a little makeshift area to do some testing. Not necessarily.
for it. I don't care.
Oh,
Oh.
Like,
okay.
That was a lot
that
easier
was
than
easy
I
for
thought
me.
this was gonna be. I had a whole thing
mean,
planned out. What I was gonna say.
I mean,
yeah.
I'm not gonna lie. I kind of expect some pushback.
I expected a little bit of pushback at least.
Y'all
Yeah.
do know what I did
Ambrose
in
would.
college, right?
No.
Absolutely
I
not.
was a botanical scientist
Oh.
studying in education.
Wait. Wait, hold on. A botanical scientist?
Yeah, flowers and plants and shit.
Hmm.
Huh.
It's good for someone that would want to run
What-
a farm. Yeah.
What exactly were
Yeah.
you studying? Like, what was your...
Me personally, I was studying the effects of certain plants on, like, the mind and the body and such.
Psychedelics?
Psychedelics were on there. they were on there. It was mainly like herbalism, you know, like medicinal purposes.
Ah.
Saying fuck chemicals, we like plants. You know, that's me. That's why you don't see hardly any medicine in this place. You see teas and tinctures and all
Wait,
that fun
so
stuff.
then, okay, I asked this, when we were in the house with everyone and such, with Elfie and such, right? You said you knew something that
Oh yeah.
I didn't. What was that? I'm wondering because I'm gonna be real. At Judas, we were told very much bare minimum and kind of essentially told to work on.
It was a need to
Yeah,
know basis over there.
I'm not gonna
Yeah.
lie to you here. When the zombie outbreak did happen, I may or may not have stolen some scientific paperwork from some of my colleagues
Oh,
that may or may not
okay.
have some science to dealing with what causes the zombification.
I'm all for a little bit of male practice.
So,
Yeah.
You know, it's all good.
do you know? Do you? Okay. Do you still have the papers?
They're somewhere. They're like, I think they're in the attic. I haven't looked at them in years. God, I haven't looked at them in so long. From what I remember, there's like a male spore producing plant and a female fruit bearing plant, and like it's this hybrid version of some fucking fern from wherever and poppies and shit. Yeah, it's
Hold on.
great.
Did you say a male and a female plant?
Yeah, like two of them. They work together. You know how sexual
And-
dimorphism exists.
Yeah,
in
yeah,
humans,
yeah,
and
yeah,
it exists in
yeah, yeah.
plants.
Yeah.
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 Wait. So, it's a spore and a fruit?
Yeah. And they were actually starting to research how the fruit could kind of like reverse the effects of the spores. It was really cool.
Oh.
Are you fucking shitting me?
You're
No, I'm not. No.
Hold on.
I'll find the paperwork for you. And
No. That's not the thing. That's not the thing.
We had spent, or Judas in general had spent years with multiple teams with the best medical scientists that there were, and we're finding out that the solution could be a fruit.
We never knew a fruit. We were only given what we were told was that it was a spore only. We were never told it was a fruit. There was another part of it.
that's what happens when scientists don't bring along botanists. I'm just saying. You're focusing on all your fancy machinery. You're not looking at what Mother Earth has provided
you're
for you. I'm just
So
saying,
hold on.
saying.
So you're telling me?
Oh, hello. Goodbye.
Hello, goodbye.
Oh. So you're telling me we effectively created a temporary medicine with only the knowledge of the spores?
Yeah. But I'm not gonna lie to you here. I don't know if like the virus itself might have evolved because of all the biting.
Well, I'm sure
and
it
shit. 'Cause
has.
You know how viruses work? Like they mutate and they evolve when given certain
Yes.
like medicine, and like only the
humans.
strongest one survives. Yeah, exactly. It's like a little virus.
You look at the
Just
history of any
little
pandemic
cool thing
ever.
in there.
But it's
You know.
it's not a virus though. It's a living thing.
Yeah. It's the spores growing inside of the people, but like they're mutating like a virus.
So it's more of a host situation.
Yeah. Like the plant is eating you alive from the inside out. It's really cool.
Oh my god. That explains. Oh my god. That explains the human
How there's still human function.
how they're functioning like still like a human. The cognitive ability is still not lost. It's still in there.
Yeah, and then it was so what happened was someone had gotten like this foreign ass plant from somewhere. This was a backyard farmer. And dude was growing poppies in his backyard for a certain reason.
Oh.
And accidentally these two got merged together. So we're thinking it also fucking drugs the shit out of the zombies.
So
Funny.
So let me get this straight. It grows inside the patient,
Yeah.
and it provides pain relieving effects.
Yeah,
It's
it makes them high
a
shit.
steroid.
And it eats away.
It's opioid.
Yes. And it eats away, as you said, the host, right?
Yeah, I mean, so you know how like plants will decompose things and like send out enzymes to make them decompose so it can get the nutrients from them. It does that to the person's
Is it
body.
kind of like
So
that
you're-
weird
oh
bug
my
that takes
God.
over little bugs and zombifies them?
Oh my god.
But it's
Kind of,
still
more or
alive.
less. Yeah, more or less. But it really is not like it's sending out electric signals because, fun fact, plants can communicate with each other. Like they're
Yes,
whenever I was in
the
school, I
radio
learned about
waves,
whole
right?
forest. Yeah, like whole forest of
They're like
birch
whales.
trees that were communicating through the roots of it. So like it's creating like its little macro system inside of the people. It's really fascinating. I think
It's like
neat.
us with walkie-talkies, but they can,
Kind of how, like, when
Well,
you
Well, they
mow
can't
the
talk to each other.
grass
They
and that
can't. They
smell of
can't
grass is
communicate with
them
each other.
screaming.
They only communicate within the same body. So it's like the plant is becoming the brain.
So that's explaining why they also group up. It's a natural response system. It's a defense mechanism. It's the plant being
Did it
attacked.
become a bouquet?
Yeah, but they can't talk to each other. Like one zombie can't go "Bleh, bleh, bleh," and the other zombie understand it.
So, okay. So
It's more like a pheromone thing. So like they're
how
like
animals are
ah,
attracted.
Yes, so
I smell another zombie
Mm.
here. Let me group with this zombie.
Like
so
how animals would like group due to the smell.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But they're not. They can't communicate. They can't actually
Okay.
see the body language because ants don't have eyes.
uh-huh.
What?
Okay.
Hello,
Is
goodbye.
Zombie okay?
I
I-
think that one's gone crazy.
A little skittish.
I know a little something
I think
about
that one's
that.
gone crazy. Anyways, yeah.
Oh, you don't know.
Oh.
Wait, what happened?
Harvey doesn't know of this one.
Hey, fruit.
First time that I see them.
Hi, fruit. We were just talking
I've been
about
sleeping a little
how
bit.
the entirety of the zombie apocalypse started. It's been pretty fun.
This is kind of a lot because that explains the sort of necrosis, them not being necessarily affected by bullets, and
You have to kill the
it
Yeah,
all-
really, all the
not-
bullets are
not the
doing
brain.
is the bullets are just deteriorating the body enough to where the host is just like, fuck it, it's not worth it anymore. This thing can't function.
It just
Ah.
disintegrates.
so
Yeah.
and the fruit that is from the female
The fruit from the female plant kind of just like stops the virus. Like it just says, you're done here. Like here's the chemicals that you were looking for. You can stop now, and it just stops. So
But,
like if the
like-
body's already necroted and like corroded and died a little bit, you can't bring them back, obviously, because like you can't function without vital organs.
So there would be a point of no return, but if you were able to catch it fast enough,
Yeah.
so
it would be reversible.
so hold on. So what you're explaining is the fruit stops it, but I'm going to assume just like every virus, it gets stronger over time, right?
Well, I mean, obviously, that's
It'll
how
build
viruses
up
work. They mutate.
immunities and
So
I-
it's
I
not
yeah.
mean-
biting each other.
It's been about 10 years, and even if we had the fruit, I doubt it would work.
I mean, it might still work. You can make,
It
you
might
know, you can
lower
make
it.
stuff more potent with teas, right?
Yes, with
you can make a
concentration.
pretty much, yeah, like in a
But-
tincture or a tea or a concentrate or something like that.
But where even is the fruit necessarily?
We started cultivating some in my old college, which I think Judas turned into the labs. So it might be growing around where Judas fell, which I mean would explain why Shadow and Elfie came down with the sickness, because I think they ventured over there a little bit.
Oh my god, that explains everything.
And we'd also found that like it's not 100% chance, like if you're around the spores you turn to a zombie. It's like a 50-50.
So you're telling me you just possibly had access to this information and never told us?
Told Judas? Fuck no. Fuck no.
So
I didn't ask.
we were
And,
never going to figure this out.
I mean, if y'all looked down, y'all could have. Y'all just,
We weren't
never
allowed.
looked down.
We didn't have anything like that around us.
No, you did. Y'all just never left your shiny little
That's
tower.
what I'm trying to say. We
Ooh.
I vaguely remember seeing something. I don't know.
Your leaders shortened your
I
horizon.
really hope not, Fruit. I hope you're not around those plants. Don't ever go near those plants. Fucking
But-
turn
I
into
was just
zombie.
thinking.
So,
I don't know.
Don't go near those plants.
but, so what you're also saying is there's a point of no return.
Well, I mean, yeah, so like, if your body's deteriorated enough, it can't function anymore. So like, even if you stop the plant, you're still too far gone. You're just fucking dead.
I had a feeling that if there was two ways it would possibly work, and we could either A, make a medicine that could help restore cell function slowly over time, help regenerate the body, or B, which was the more likely option, was, like you said, it had to be a immediate notice. If not, it would be
Well, it doesn't
too
have
far
to be
gone.
immediate, but if it's not immediate, sooner rather than later, like you could lose a few fingers or toes, you know.
But
Like
even
it
then,
goes for the appendages first. It likes to go for the tiny points, so like your fingers, your toes, your nose, your
I'm
ears.
useless to them then.
But-
Jesus.
but even if then, even so, as soon as they start losing their vital parts, there's even no point in giving it to them.
Oh yeah, like once the lungs are done, you're shot, you're dead. And after the
as-
appendages, the lungs are first to go.
So essentially, if we even did that, it would be hurting the person.
Oh yeah, no, at that point it's just better to fucking shoot them.
Oh.
I see.
Well, I mean, they're not themselves anymore. They've already died. Like their brain's not there.
They still have human function, though.
I mean, once brain
It's like a
function's
puppet.
gone.
It's like a plant wearing a meat suit.
What?
So I'm confused. So like, are we talking like before they turn or after they turn?
While they're turning.
While
While
they're
they're
turning.
turning.
Okay,
While they're
okay.
turning.
Well,
That's
and this is
nice.
only through the spores. I don't
Okay.
fucking know what happens when you get bit. I don't know that shit.
No
I don't know
clue.
the plants, man. That's my scientist.
That's
Usually people
Expertise.
start to sweat profusely, right?
so. You're telling me we have to
That's
find.
a sign of the nervous system going, by the way, is sweating profusely.
Yeah.
That's a fun one. That means you're losing brain function. Which, you
Mm.
know,
That's
that means your
my only
brain's
experience with it.
dying. And so it's just turning into gray matter at that point, so
Once
you
your
really
brain and
don't
your
have
lungs are
any
gone,
thoughts.
you're just gone.
So
You're gone.
you're telling me that essentially every person in this town who's already won is essentially just living and suffering right now.
They're not living. Their soul's already moved on. Their brain is not. There's no
I-
nerves firing.
they're-
There's no
they're-
synapses going on.
You don't think
they're
they're in
still
pain?
mentally dead.
They're
They're
still
mentally dead.
they're still suffering though.
Their body
Correct.
is, but I mean, their soul's not.
But and if we use this, if we even use this fruit on them per se,
I mean, you try to feed a fucking zombie fruit, man. I ain't gonna do that. You
I-
try
that's-
shoving
that's-
its little,
that's
its
not-
little
that's not what I'm trying to say.
deteriorated
That's-
jaw and like
my God.
mush
that's
it in
not
there
what
and
I'm.
like
That's
swallow
not
it.
what.
Right.
Oh my god, that's not what I'm trying to say. I'm
Worth
trying to say
testing.
if we even gave it to them, it would just be morally wrong.
Yeah,
It would just-
it would be. You'd be bringing what little might be left of their brain back just to be in pain because they're not in pain. Like that fucking opium shit is good shit. That's fucking good shit right there. They're not feeling anything.
The
Like
issue
souped up
is,
morphine.
You kind of
Oh,
might not have a
oh,
choice but
How
to
did
do
I-
it just to find out.
What the fuck did I not figure this
Kind
Well,
out?
of
first of all,
science
we gotta-
works, right?
We gotta find the plants. And we gotta have someone who's willing to risk it and infect it to go get
gas
samples
mask?
of the plants.
Absolutely not. I'm not doing that. No, no.
If we had a
No, no.
gas mask,
No, no.
maybe?
Do we?
Do we have
don't
any?
really know if the gas mask will even prevent the spores
You
from
said
coming in.
spores,
It's
right?
if it's a spore, it. I
It
researched this.
might be fine enough to fit through the
Lower?
filter.
I
You
mean,
would have to have a thin. You would have to have such a thin mesh because spores are
What if
You would
had
have to
to
have
breathe?
essentially like
ni-
you would have barely any
micrometers.
oxygen coming in. Yeah.
It's
Is anyone able to just hold their breath for a very long period of time?
if this was in a school such as what Millie is talking about, I expect
Yeah, my
it to
college,
be. Yeah, if it's a college, it's going to be massive. I mean,
No, the
You know
college
what?
is fallen. Judas fucking destroyed the old
Oh.
college and turned it into your science lab.
Uh,
Yeah, no, that thing's been long gone.
but
Fucking
the fruit,
long gone.
but where the fruit might be, it
Probably in the woods around it. Like I'd believe the fact that the spores and the seeds were able to make it out around the place after. I mean, plants. Poof, plants have one hell of a way of living.
With the spores, do you think that the roughly 50-50 chance of the spores contaminating the person, do you think that has to do with the spore itself, or do you think it has to do with the person's
The
immune
body.
system responding to it?
Spore
Because-
is the wrong word. Apologies. It's more of a pollen than anything. It's not really like
Oh.
it's not a fungus. It's a pollen,
So
and your body
that's-
can fight it off or it can't fight it off. It's like,
Oh.
some people are allergic to pollen, some people
So some
aren't.
of us here could
Okay.
be
50-50
fine,
chance.
but some of us could die instantly.
So that
Well,
explains
not
why.
die. You saw what happened to Elfie. I mean, it took a little bit for it
Yeah,
to take
so
over and
that-
turn
that-
Elfie
so that
into
explains
a
why
zombie.
Shadow and them didn't get. They got sick, but they fought it off. So that
So
that
Shadow
explains
now
why.
has an immunity to it, so Shadow can't get sick from it.
Fuck. That,
Still get bit and stuff to
That-
activate it, I'm assuming.
Oh yeah, they can get bit.
we
So
don't.
I think that's a different strain now at this point.
It's
Probably, yeah.
probably, but fuck. If
We
it
need
wasn't
Shadow.
destroyed, we
What,
could
the body?
take the antibodies from.
No, because Elfie wouldn't have the antibodies.
No, Shadow.
Shadow would.
Shadow,
would.
yeah, where's Shadow? I mean, Shadow is.
But we
Shadow's
don't
messy.
have the equipment anymore. We can't.
Yeah, the equipment was
we
all
can't do
blown up.
If we can get it all started, though, and try and find anything, Shadow would be our key.
But
Well, good thing there's a meeting today with everyone, and you can fight for the right. Sorry, fight to
Fight
say, hey, we
for the
want to
right.
get our lab stuff back, some of our equipment, so we can start working on this.
I already know if
Treason's
it's a
not gonna
meeting
go
with
for
Web-
it.
Yes, if it's a meeting with
If
them,
they're
they
there.
will tell us no. They
Well-
Yeah,
keep.
most of the places are
It'll
against
kind of be a
treason right now,
two
so
versus one at that point, because you got the bogs, and
They
you
do
got
not like
Hayfield,
treason.
but
Yes, but
you
it doesn't
gotta-
stop. It even. I mean,
and
let's be real here.
who's
Are
to
we
say
getting the
even if
rig
they
involved?
say no, we just don't send y'all out to go collect it on your own. Like
And
you got
you're
guns.
right, but who's in that same fashion? What's stopping them from going out and hunting?
You think they're
this thing?
smart enough to do that shit? You think they're smart enough to know science shit?
I don't think they're smart enough.
They're
for
smart
that. I
enough
think
to
they're
kill.
smart enough to-
Infected.
They're smart enough to
Yeah.
kill.
Yeah,
Okay,
my
well-
main concern is treason going out there to collect it as a weapon and use it
If we
as a weapon.
if we don't bring up the fruit, for example, we might
I mean,
have
knowledge
a
is
chance.
power. Why do you think I haven't told anyone about this?
I mean, it's understandable, but if
I
we
don't
if we
think we should
knew
tell
about
them.
this, oh my god.
I don't think we should.
Yeah,
No.
I really don't think we should tell them.
No. I'm not
No,
saying
I
tell
don't
them.
think
I'm
so.
saying if we as Judas knew at an earlier point, we might have been able to do something.
You think you would have shared that with the public?
Yeah,
You think
that's
you would
I've-
have put it behind a
Judas-
paywall?
No,
Judas
I'm
didn't
not-
share anything.
No one at that
I'm
lab
sorry.
was
I
planning on
hate to
sharing
break
that.
it to you here, Zerif, but you're run by corporate bastards who would have
You
put
don't-
all this shit
You
behind
don't think
a paywall.
I don't know? We have rich off-land funders who fund the entire fucking operation. I know this. I know this,
Don't
and
Why
I
do you-
held.
anymore.
Why do
Why
you
are you
think
defending
y'all
it?
never had everyone know every piece of the puzzle? Why do you
I'm-
think all the information was given off on a need-to-know basis? Why do you think there was so many redacted information?
Exactly.
You're right. I should have picked up it sooner. And Fruit, I'm not defending Judas. I'm trying to defend the innocence of what it could have been used for. And I know people.
There was no innocence there, Zerif. The leaders
I'm saying
were
the-
corrupt. The
I'm not-
innocence was gone.
Fruit, you're missing what I'm trying to say. I'm saying the innocence of the medication of what it was used for, what it could be used for. I'm saying it got used as a tool and was going to be used for power then. I'm not saying the leaders. At this point, I know the leaders were corrupt. I know what they were. I'm not defending them.
They bastardized the idea of the cure. That's point blank period.
I'm gonna be honest with y'all here. This conversation was amazing, but I have just been stuck at the bog house for the past few days.
Yeah.
For a
Oh,
few
Mhm.
minutes.
are you
Craving
I
okay?
think I'm gonna
How
go
are you
take a
doing?
shower and take a nap, okay?
Yes, yes, as you should.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
As you should.
If y'all need me, don't
When's,
until morning. Thanks.
Okay.
So maybe take this a little bit away from our entrance.
Yeah,
Yeah.
if you want. I'm still in shock, though.
But, we went to the city and I brought this back for you. A bit of a weird time to offer this, but
Aw.
Oh, thank you.
there wasn't a lot. There was a lot of metal, but apart from that.
Yeah, I have a lot of metal too.
I would prefer not rusty metal, so thank you.
Oh, it's not rusty at all, actually. I'm gonna do great with
So
that. I'm
you're
gonna
from
use the
Judas,
walls.
then?
Yeah, I am too.
No,
Um,
I
gonna
know
you
about
know-
them because you told me.
Yeah, that could
yeah,
that
no,
could
come join
yeah,
me.
you could do that.
I mean, you don't
Yeah,
want to
come with
risk
me. I'll
tetanus or
explain
anything,
everything.
so.
Come with me. Come
Oh,
with me.
none of it's rusty at all. It was all very fine kept inside a hotel.
Oh,
Mm.
It was very nice. The hotel was very dry.
Mm.
interesting.
Good place.
I wonder if the hotel would be like almost function as like a safe house between.
It wasn't bad, honestly. There was a rooftop.
I don't
area
even
that we
know
were
if I
at.
would trust it, though. I'll be real.
Honestly, the only reason we were there was because we met up with the rig at the beach in front of it.
They were on the beach?
You mean they came
No,
off
they
the
were in the
rig?
city, surrounded. Yeah, they came off the rig actually, and they were surrounded by undead, and we kind of helped them and made their way back. They're alive, so that's good, right? They still have
I'm-
chickens. Fun fact.
That's good.
That's
to hear.
shocking, but good. Yes,
They
that's
have food, apparently,
terrific. Food.
Oh my god.
in the middle of the ocean. I really want to go there. It's really fascinating.
Honestly, I'm not surprised.
I might have offered you up a little bit. I'm so sorry.
Oh,
Their
Me?
leader is sick.
You offered me up?
I mean, we need to use their communication anyway, so we need people to be there.
What exactly did you say about me?
I said we had someone who might be able to help with flus.
What, the flu?
Yeah, apparently they have the flu.
yeah, Zerif, you're
Some
fantastic with the
form of
flu.
Yeah, I mean, look at my suit. I don't get sick at all. I practically.
You're
have-
practically immune to the flu.
Practically.
I have a question. So
Yes.
there's a meeting today. Who all is going? Is it just the leaders? I'm very
It's
confused.
Ambrose's choice, apparently.
Okay, cool. So we'll figure it out as we go.
Yeah, I'm sure it's just whoever they want
I-
to take.
Yeah, I have a
I just-
sinking suspicion that he is not gonna let me go as usual, but we'll see what happens.
Probably.
Oh.
I think I should go.
The trees in there. It's probably safer you don't.
I wanted to take a nap. I want to know if I need to go.
You took such a long nap earlier.
I know. I slept for a whole day. You know, hordes don't happen so often here, so I was just a little bit shook.
I mean, you can sleep if you want. I mean, Shadow's still asleep.
I would like to
I'm
go
trying
to
to
say hi to Enza. I still need to teach them how to read.
Mm.
Oh.
They can't read.
Enza's
They can't read.
interesting.
Hello.
I have not seen you here before.
Hi, I'm Chris,
I'm Javi. Nice to meet you.
former biotech researcher
Oh.
for Judas. I
Oh.
guess former.
Oh, wait. You're the.
Oh?
Oh, I never
I was
got to
here.
properly say hi to you. Hello.
Well,
She was kind of the first one I saw when rushing back to
oh,
take
that is
care
true.
of Ambrose.
I got
So
very
you're
scared.
researchers, so you guys must be old as hell.
I'm
Yeah, what,
only
like 30?
I'm
I'm-
only 24.
I'm 22.
Basically 30.
I'm 26.
So you're telling me that during the apocalypse they made you, as children, study things?
No.
Were you
As
like a child genius?
no. I wasn't
I
like
didn't
that.
even study science. The whole apocalypse happened when I was 16. It was the only place I could go. Ricky took me there. I don't know why he thought that was a good idea, but
To-
it happened.
In my case, I don't even compare to the people that were at Judas. As a kid, I always were fascinated by the doctors and such. Even what they could do, just saying the random medicines that they could prescribe you and say
So you're not
cured.
like a verified doctor.
No, 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 not. Let me explain. Let me explain.
Well, I don't particularly have a doctorate. Like, I didn't go to
I studied
college.
I used what knowledge they had at Judas, and I studied it for months and years even.
Studied
And
countless medical journals.
we I might not be verified in a post legal sense,
Might not have taken an
but I have the
official
knowledge.
test, but like,
I am
So
I
you're
am knowledgeable.
telling me while I was like in a hole being tortured, you guys were just willy-nilly studying? Lovely.
well,
That's nice.
it was a little more intense than just sitting in a room
It
studying.
was I wasn't I was studying on the fly, considering I was actively trying to survive, considering
Mm-hmm.
I, for the longest time, wasn't at Judas, and I was trying to save people who were.
Yeah, I didn't
I,
start out at
Studying?
Judas either. I was there like the last 3 years until about a month ago.
I had only been at
considering
Judas for a month and a half before that. I was at a camp on the outskirts
Judas
of
is the best
town.
place.
I trust me, I'm just. I have the passion. I'm not.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not. I'm no genius, but I'm obsessed with this field, and it's why I'm doing it, and
Right.
it's honestly why it's a little petty, and it's why I keep getting upset with Trees and Gates. They keep calling anyone who worked at Judas who wasn't officially a doctor before the apocalypse a illegitimate doctor, just illegitimate in general.
Well, no, one way you can really piss them off? Train everyone.
That takes a lot of work.
I mean, running a class at Hayfield wouldn't be hard.
I mean, if we get that makeshift lab up and running, I don't see
It's-
why we couldn't
Whoa,
show
whoa,
them how to
whoa,
do a few
makeshift lab?
things.
We got
Where are we
approval
getting a
from
lab?
Like
where
here? We're doing it here?
Just a small little workup.
We've got the materials for
Like,
it.
I know
we've
you
got
guys are
enough.
planning on, like, trying to, like, make more medicine, but, like, a lab here? Here?
Yes, Millie
Here.
said
What's
yes.
wrong with
Millie
that?
said yes.
It won't be public knowledge, obviously. Like, I mean, only an idiot would tell the enemy.
That's true.
Okay.
If
I
I
mean,
if
we
I
can find
know,
like a place, right?
it's
No
just
more zombies. We're not testing on zombies this time.
we weren't.
That's
we weren't
okay.
that's
Good.
fine. We
Good.
weren't planning that.
And
How do you feel about animal testing?
I don't want any part of it.
Fruit, I was never going to make you a part of it.
Okay. Okay.
In fact, if you want, you can stay 6 feet the hell away from it.
I'll take the meds when you guys make them, but I don't want to be a scientist anymore. That wasn't a good.
That's fine. Fruit. That's fine. If you don't want to be a part of it, I will not make you. I understand what happened. I won't. I trust me. I won't.
Okay.
It's we just need a lot of stuff, and honestly, you said you take care of the. Millie said you take care of the bees and such. I've overheard it, right?
You
take.
need them?
We need the honey. I need the honey for it. Not right now. Not right now.
I mean, I always have honey, so just let me know when.
Yeah, yeah, just I
They
have some
harvest from
ideas.
so many plants, so God knows what they find them from.
Yeah.
I have so much stuff in my backpack that I need to unload.
Bees go across the city, so.
You have a backpack? Wait.
Oh yeah, I have yours by the way. You have
Harvey does not have a backpack.
Yeah, I put
Harvey
it
does not have a backpack.
in your room.
God, the one thing I'm worried about is, oh God, what is Ambrose gonna think?
I mean, if you guys need help with the lab, let me know. I'm not really doing much lately. I don't go on runs anymore. I think they don't trust me around people.
That's fair. I don't trust myself anymore.
I think they're more so worried I'll kill them.
Well,
I'm not.
that's always an option.
Mm.
Not a good
Yeah, you
option.
could just-
You shouldn't do
Quote
that.
unquote threatening aura.
I mean, you could just rob them.
Yeah, that's a bit boring though, isn't it?
It'd be better than killing them.
I-
You know.
I do
Well,
think
they're already bitten. They're gonna die. Yes.
I do think that they
I
might
see it
have,
as
you know, I feel like they have all the fixings to be good at this.
Yeah.
I've already lost an arm. Why else am I gonna lose a leg?
Don't say that. Don't jinx yourself. That's
An eye for an eye, am I right? Haha.
Well,
Undead, I don't think, anyways. I have an unknown bite mark on my shoulder. Don't know where it came from.
oh,
please don't say that.
What do you mean? Does it?
how
It's there.
how old is it?
Sorry, I got to recount in hand again because never 6, 7, 8, 9. I was 10 when the apocalypse started. They didn't do it till 2 years later. 4. I was 14. So
What?
give or
And
take maybe like 6 years.
you still haven't turned.
I mean, I don't know what bite it is. I don't know what it is. It could be human. They were really
Good.
weird guys.
Okay then.
It's
Could be animal. I'm not sure.
We can logically rule out it was not a zombie. So
well,
Yeah.
can we?
yes, please don't put this on my mind.
I mean, I'm just saying that it is a possibility. It's
Also a mystery as to why they cut it off. They laughed while they did it. So.
Whoa! We don't need to have the gun out.
I got a gun out. I can do that.
Oh, well,
Sorry,
okay.
I don't have any ammo
Are y'all
left.
guys
Listen,
still out?
listen. We don't.
I need ammo for this one actually.
Well-
We've been
Yeah,
kind
I
of
don't have any
talking.
ammo, like in general.
Yep.
I got a little bit for my pistol. That's about it though.
I have 3 bullets left on my pistol.
Oh, you got to talk to Ambrose.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Watch this. The clown over the bog house taught me a cool trick. You ready?
Yes.
Oh damn! Oh my god!
Wait,
I
Speaking of
might
the
be in
doctor,
my
it's kinda
30s,
funny.
but I still got it.
You're the one
Got it.
making it. Look at you go.
there's a
He-
clown
he-
Getting tired.
at the
going.
bog
Yeah.
family.
His name is
Yeah.
Honk.
Did you miss that part?
I like.
No,
Honk.
I heard that part, but I didn't.
Oh, someone
didn't
else
ask.
in the distance has done a front flip.
Yeah. Honks has just been teaching everyone to do front flips. That clown also has abs. It's really
Oh.
weird.
I don't know how to feel
Interesting.
about the
Really
clown. I
Yeah,
like the clown,
yeah.
but the you know.
The abs and the crop top.
Yeah.
Millie,
It's a
while
little
you're
weird.
here, I have a question.
Yes.
The meeting, who all was going?
That is an Ambrose question, and unfortunately, that is not
Gotcha.
my name.
I
When-
think
Where's
I
When he
think
gets
I-
back, yeah.
I think
Oh,
I should go.
Jesus.
Yeah, I do
What?
believe you're at least one of them.
Oh,
Speaking
hi.
of the devil, and he shall appear.
Yeah.
Ambrose,
Speaking of the
Ambrose.
devil, what did I do?
Oh,
Who was
Ambrose.
going to the meeting?
None of y'all.
Oh,
What
Oh.
the fuck?
Hmm?
Okay,
Why
I
can't
mean,
I
at
go?
least Zerif is going, right?
Zerif's going, but y'all are staying.
why can't I go?
Why?
It's too much of a
I-
risk. Too many conflicting parties.
I think
I'm
I
not risking it.
actually agree with Ambrose on this. I think it's too dangerous.
For
I
Yep.
I feel like I can take
If-
care of myself.
I mean,
You're not
it's not that
going.
you can't take care of yourself. It's that it's gonna be bog treason all in one building.
and
And it,
no offense,
Is
bringing
it
up
just gonna be their leaders too, or
Judas might not be safe.
Yeah.
I mean,
But I
wasn't gonna
promise
bring
to take
up
care of your
Judas.
friend right here, and it'll be a sweet and short meeting, hopefully.
Okay.
Yeah, it shouldn't
Yeah.
take too terribly long of a meeting. I mean, I do believe I gave you a clipboard with all the talking points.
Yeah.
Correct?
I think.
Yeah.
So what are we supposed to do while you guys are gone?
Yeah.
I was gonna write. I
Well,
was gonna go to my secret writing spot and just write for a bit.
Tell us about your secret
what?
rights. That's
Whatever that
understandable.
means.
I mean, I do have some things I can show Maeve. And that chicken coop never got built. It's been
Listen,
days
okay.
and that
The
chicken
last time we
coop is
went to
still
build
not
it,
built.
treason came in.
Hopefully that shouldn't happen no more.
I mean,
Big
I have an
Trying to
chances.
idea.
reinforce the gates, but I need the
Whenever the
metal
meeting
sheets.
is, I don't know if it's tonight or tomorrow night, but I can have y'all do a family exercise and build a treehouse together.
Treehouse.
Oh.
Yeah,
Sounds like a lot of work.
Do you
A
want
little-
Maeve climbing up in a tree with one hand?
that's what
tree.
ladders are made for.
This thing
Listen,
can latch
it's
onto a
something to
tree.
take away from all this apocalyptic stuff. Refresh your brain and get your brain away from violence and whatnot.
Mm-hmm.
We can also
So
make
I'll
like
go
the-
find a tree out
like
there and I'll pick a
violence.
really nice one. Well, you shouldn't. You really shouldn't.
Violence is kind of fun. I'm gonna
It is.
Well, I'm gonna go out there and try to find a tree for y'all to start working on tomorrow.
Wait, what about the ammo? Should we ask about the
Oh,
ammo?
Oh,
What are we supposed to do?
Oh, hello, Shadow.
hello.
Oh,
Oh, you're awake.
hey,
Sorry.
Shadow. I think you and Zerif might be having a discussion about maybe some blood labs or something. Oh,
No, okay, it's nothing. It's nothing to be scared of. It's just you.
Labs.
Okay, to explain it very simply and shortly, you're a very, very rare case in this world.
Not really, it's a 50-50 chance.
yeah, it's a 50-50. Like flipping a coin.
Most people have not won that 50-50.
Well, I mean, it's
And
only
he probably
50-50
won't
if it's
either.
if it's the pollen. I mean, if it's a bite, then you're dead. Oh yeah, so you could have got zombified.
Yeah.
But it's okay. No need to
It's,
panic.
no. It's okay. It's
It's okay.
Because you're
Okay.
nerding out a little. Your immune system fought it and it won. It beat its ass.
Which means that your body now has those antibodies.
So
Correct.
if you were to
So-
possibly go up against the spore, not the bite, but the spore, you have a higher chance of not being turned. Which leads us to this. The antibodies your body has created for this. It could be used to possibly make a more effective cure.
So, my blood has the possibility of curing?
In a sense, yes. In
Well, I
a
mean,
sense.
And give us a look at what chemicals, like what genetic markers make up the immunity to.
Exactly. We can.
There's
Spores
no way
for
to,
the
to cure
pollen.
the zombies, but if someone's like bitten or going up against the spores, then you could potentially like
Well,
what's going on in
there's.
your blood could potentially
Hmm.
help
Yeah.
with that.
There's. The only
Oh.
problem, and it's the biggest factor, is we don't have the equipment to necessarily do that.
And don't worry, we're not
for now.
we're not
For
gonna
For
and,
now.
and we're not gonna take your blood until we have that equipment.
Yeah.
We are
and
only gonna take it if it's safe to
obviously-
take it. And if we have your
obviously
permission.
as well.
Okay.
Yeah. If you want to, once again,
We are
I
not
won't
forcing
make you do it.
Well, if it could possibly help someone, like it could have helped Elfie, I'm okay with it.
And you know what? I am grateful for that.
Yeah, I'll do it.
Okay. Whew.
That's one key of the puzzle.
Anyway,
Now,
Yeah.
we're gonna have to try to convince Ambrose to let me go out and help you on those plants.
Yeah.
That plant is. I don't even know where it might be. You said the forest, but
we need like
Yeah,
a
yeah.
drawing of it or something.
Again, that's in the paperwork. That's all up in the attic. I'll get it out. I'll get it out.
I,
Don't
th-
worry
I
about it.
think we need to do a little bit
I'll look
more
for those boxes.
pre-planning in a sense. We need to figure out exactly what needs to happen, because if we rush out right now,
Especially if you guys
I mean,
come into contact
Yeah,
with
and
the
it
spores
also-
while
it
trying to
also might-
find.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
feel like we should steer clear of it, and we might have to recruit Shadow here to do the sample taking.
Mhm.
Sorry,
It's okay.
just you're immune to it,
That's all right. I'm fine with it.
You got
I
this.
must.
Well.
Oh, okay. Uh-oh.
I done set it up. I picked a tree over there. It's right next to the firing area. I left a note, and y'all have
Alright.
fun. I want to see a nice tree house when I get back.
Okay.
Okay.
Millie, can I ask you
Alrighty.
something? Over
What
there.
happens if I go napping?
Yeah.
Well, get on. Go follow me. Oh, wait. Are they talking in private?
I think they're talking in private.
All right, well, y'all start getting over there. I made it over there. Call it the SS, whatever you want to call it. You can go too, Zerif. I'll call you over when it's done.
Where's the?
Man, how did you just jump down?
Gotta have them sturdy ankles.
Oh, oh. Oh god. Ow.
It's a big fall.
Delightful.
This is supposed to be like, I don't know.
I want to try out one of my new guns. Hang on, hold up.
Oh,
Oh,
you have a new gun?
I went on adventuring.
nice.
Oh.
I love that.
Ooh, nice.
I've never actually shot my gun.
Yeah, my gut is telling me to go to
You
my
haven't
left.
shot your
Yes,
gun?
yes.
No.
You should attempt it. Is it loaded?
I think so.
We're about to find out.
Well, I need them to get out of the firing range.
Yeah, be careful. You could be. I don't think they can hear you.
I don't know. I don't think they can.
Just try not to shoot anybody
Okay.
apart from the dummies. Kelly works.
Looks like it worked. I don't want to have to use that though.
Fair enough.
Understandably.
Well, I mean, if you don't want to use it, can I have your ammo? Do you have ammo by any chance?
You cannot have my ammo. With trees and gates still running around? Absolutely not.
After the horde came here, I just wasted all my ammo killing zombies.
Where the heck?
Where's this
I
tree?
don't know.
He said to the left.
Oh, sign. Is this the sign? No, it's not. Oh, no, radio tower here.
Well, yeah, the radio tower's up there.
Oh. Oh, it's the entrance. I keep forgetting. Oh, I don't know then. What is this thing?
I'm sure it's over here
I don't
somewhere.
think the treehouse is getting built today, I'm gonna be honest.
Well, I mean, if they're going all the way back to the bog house for this meeting, it'll be a couple days.
Okay, I think we're going too far, maybe not.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
I think it was like all the way over there. Oh,
Oh.
I'm sorry!
It's alright.
I'm so sorry.
It's alright, don't worry.
I can't control my limbs that well.
It's okay, things happen.
Is it this thing? Are
Yep.
we silly?
It might be. I mean... Oh,
Yeah.
yep.
Treehouse, have fun. Okay, well...
Oh.
Oh, that's a lot of... Wait, I might take some of the wood for myself. I kinda need materials, I'm not gonna lie.
I have never built a treehouse in my life.
From what I've seen, Fruit is the best builder we have here.
Just don't fall.
Yeah, it's okay. I got this. I built a treehouse with my dad before the accident.
Oh.
I'm just gonna get the floor figured out first, and then we can go ham.
Fair enough.
Yeah! Get it! You got this!
Are we doing like a circular treehouse or like a...
I have no idea. I'm just
Big
rolling with the
square?
punches. Whatever the
Oh.
Blake wants us to do.
Sorry. Trying to.
You okay?
What happened? I have no ammo.
I have 3 bullets in this. Well, not 2. And this little pistol. But for my M1A1, I have nothing. And this is a good gun.
Oh.
He's gonna be listening to 6 more here.
I have enough floor where you guys can like climb up here if you want to.
What do you normally do in a treehouse?
I'm good down
I've
here.
never been in one.
Do you not trust my building skills?
It's not that. Just not a huge fan of ladders, you know?
Ladders?
Understandable.
I thought you were gonna say
Understandable.
hi.
Ladders.
What if I made you some
Floor.
staircases?
I mean, if there was a staircase up, sure.
Give me 1 second.
Oh, I see. And then maybe. Does anyone have an axe?
I don't have any tools whatsoever.
Okay, I'm making us a crafting table.
I've got a knife.
Thank you.
That could work.
Oh, there's already a crafting table here. I'm so freaking stupid. Okay.
It's okay. I forget stuff all the time.
Just gonna pick up this chair.
Please go with it.
There you go, Chris. Okay.
And I'll watch you guys from right here.
Actually, I kind of like that idea.
It's looking great.
It
Thank
looks
you.
amazing.
This is a very beautiful treehouse.
To be fair, I don't know what a treehouse is supposed to look like.
I've never
Neither
been
do
on
I.
one. Only seen them in movies.
I mean, as long as it doesn't fall apart, that seems like a success to me.
It seems to be stable enough. Waka waka shamina.
So what's the plan for today?
Building the treehouse. Yes.
Apparently.
Oh,
I was gonna take a
That's
nap,
it?
but now
I
wanna know
know.
what happens in the meeting.
I wonder if they've left for the meeting. I'll go take a look. Hold on. If I were Zerif, where would I be? It's a good possibility that they've left already. Not up here. Great. Actually, the worst. Every building on this farm has ladders. Do we just not like stairs? Are we anti-stairs here? I don't get it. They take up too much space? Is that what it is? It appears that they may have left already. I mean, I was just gonna tell Zerif to make sure not to get himself shot. I'm sure he knows that, so. But... Because he's much more acclimated to the Hayfield folks than I am.
Welcome back.
It appears that they've left.
Oh.
They do have a meeting today, so that makes sense.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
Oh. Ow. Oh. I found log.
You found what? Oh, a log.
I found a log.
Am I able to get this spot up here? Yes, I am. Okay.
Looks really structurally sound.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You came back.
Hmm?
Hello again.
Hello. I did not find anything. I found hay bales, and I'm making myself some bread.
Oh, that's nice.
I really need to eat. Oh.
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 Hi, guys.
Hello.
Hello. Hold on, I'm coming down.
Hi.
Hi.
Howdy,
Do you
hey.
have any cobblestone by any chance?
Let me go look
For a
right
treehouse?
here for a second and oh yeah, look, I had cobblestone in my pocket. Here you go.
My God. Thank you so much.
Look at all this cobblestone I just had chilling in my pocket.
God,
It sure
you
was
really
heavy.
Can fit a lot in your pocket.
I know this dress has pockets. It's amazing.
Oh my God.
They're
That
like
is
really deep
incredible.
pockets too.
Hello.
I'm gonna go ahead and leave Bailey and Barley here with the two of you to protect you. Trust me, they will growl loud as fuck if any treason members show up.
Oh.
Very loud.
Very loudly.
Is there a chance that they'll
Kinda
show up?
terrifying.
Always.
Do you think there's a chance that they'll show up?
Well, I mean, at this point, they've shown up whenever we don't want them to, so... Also, you can definitely, you can pet the puppies, by the way.
Hello.
They love it. They love pet.
Oh my God.
But I'm
They're
gonna go
good
ahead and I'm gonna
babies.
go take a nap because I am exhausted from all of this.
Fair.
There's so much shit. Oh my God, you guys. I'm tired as fuck.
I think I'm also
We all have
gonna
fun.
head to bed.
I'm gonna come check this
Have
treehouse
fun.
out in a little bit.
Okay.
Y'all have fun building it, and if y'all get bored, there's also a chicken coop to build. Because our
Yep.
chickens are currently homeless
Well,
and getting stepped on by cows.
Oh.
well,
Yeah.
Maybe they
So
can
that'd be
live in
fun.
the treehouse.
Yeah. You have fun transporting 20 chickens over here.
Yep.
I'll
Right,
let you
sure,
deal
sure.
with that one. Yeah. But
We have
anyways,
stairs,
I'm
we
gonna go
have
ahead.
stairs.
A nap sounds
I'ma-
really good right now.
yeah, I've been up
I'm
for
gonna go take a nap.
a couple of days, so
Yeah, we've been up for a little bit. Y'all have fun. I'm gonna go take my nap. Cause that bog house,
Yeah,
so many
that can
holes in
only-
their
It
floor.
smells rancid.
It's so stinky. I tried mopping, and like the mop just turned black.
oh,
And some of the floor
I
gets
set it
dirtier.
down and boop. I was like, I can't. I'm not doing it. And I sat on the couch.
Also, the screams from their basement is not exactly the best.
Yeah, I've noticed that. And we're
Screams?
just gonna ignore that. Yeah. There's
that
something
doesn't
from the
sound
basement.
good.
okay.
There's like chains rattling, screams, and electric whirring. I don't know. I don't understand it.
And
Anyway.
barking. A lot of barking.
It is. Yeah. Oh, that's the Bogster.
Yeah. He
They
barks
got a
a
little dog
lot.
in the Bogster. He barks a lot. Anyways, y'all have fun. I'm gonna come check on you in a minute. I'm gonna take my nap. Bye.
Millie, is
What
there?
are you gonna go do?
I'm also going to bed. Is there
Oh.
Valid.
any chance that if I go to sleep up in the hayloft that I'm gonna wake up to
You'll be fine.
6 treason members pointing guns at me again?
No more. No more of that shit. Fuck no. Hell no. They're gone. They're out of here.
You're good.
Alright.
You're good.
And they're probably gonna assume
They're
you
not
live in a
welcome back.
house by now.
Yeah, I mean, if you really want, you can go take Elfie's old bed. I think we cleaned up the body.
I washed it. There's new sheets.
Yeah, you can go take Elfie's old bed if you really like.
I don't know how I feel about that. But
You know, the offer's there. It's up to you.
alright,
A
alright.
bed's a bed.
Or if you want to go be a scientist and go live up in the tower, there's a bed up there.
There's a bed up in the radio tower?
There is. There's
Yeah,
a bed
it's
up in the radio
house.
tower.
If you stand here, you can
Got a
see
whole
the
little
house.
guard and everything.
I did go peeking around there just a little bit while you guys were away at Bog. But
I mean, if you'd like to take residence out there and like you'd like to be our #1 radio tower person,
I'm sure I could figure out how it works.
I mean, you're a
Yeah.
damn scientist. You can figure out how it works. You know.
That's what I like to hear.
Anyways, I am downright exhausted. It's time for me to go pack.
Me too. I'm gonna
Good
go
night.
pack up my bed and move up there.
Have fun. There's already a bed up there.
Well, surely you don't want my bed to just stay up there, though.
I mean, you can take it if you really want, but there's new bed sheets on that and everything. It's a mattress, not just a sleeping bag.
I'll take it and put it in my backpack just in case we need it. But
Good deal. Good deal.
good, yeah.
Yeah.
This way anyways.
Alright. Because I'm pretty sure I don't have it in my backpack. Let me check. I do not. Alright. So it appears that I now have a semi-permanent residence here at Hayfield, so that's, you know, good. I'll be able to finally make myself actually useful. Oh. And it'll be nice to not be sleeping among hay and animals for once. That'll be great. Icky. Alright, let's head up there. And there are stairs. This is wonderful. I mean, these stairs are kind of rickety, but it's all good. It's all good. Stairs are better than ladders. Better than the alternative, so. Emergency oxygen. Let me just double check what's up here. Alright. Alright. Alright, so it's the access to the actual satellite. Alright. Go ahead and close that door. Alright. Alright. Seems alright. Mattress is better than sleeping on that hay. I will say I have missed sleeping on a bed. Holy. Alright. There's a lot to think about, but don't really have to worry about it much more until Ambrose and Zerif get back from the meeting, and then from there we'll figure out the lab, and then we should be back in business. I don't see why not. You know, maybe it's not such a bad thing. Maybe there's still hope for the cure yet. I mean, with the new knowledge of the fruit, I'm sure we could figure something out. Between Zerif and I, definitely. This is good. We're on the right track. Oh. But I need some rest. Because, you know, your brain function's gonna be down anyway, so. Gotta sleep to rejuvenate your brain. It's ridiculous, but how it works, unfortunately. Alright. Yippee! A mattress! I never thought that I'd actually be excited to see a real bed. Oh. Huh? You can just fall asleep to the wonderful sounds of the radio tower. Hey guys, it's me. I'm back. It's just me. No more radio tower. Or maybe radio tower? More radio tower. Hi. Hold on, let me catch up with everything. Yeah, Zerif definitely was beating around the bush telling Shadow about the blood stuff. You know, to the comment of the "you're never leaving Hayfield," I mean, I feel like at this point, the only reason I would is if we end up going out to the actual, like, if we're part of the group that goes out to go search for the plants. But other than that, unless, you know, Evan ends up not being around for a meeting and they need a Judas representative. Probably not. I mean, Chris isn't much of a fuck around and find out kind of person. She very much likes to stick to what she knows and what she knows she's good at. Because she knows she's good at it. Oh yeah, I did see the honks shakes his ass goofy style in the chat. That was funny. And that was happening during, like, actual dialogue, so it was really hard to, like, not laugh. Sam, I don't know if I want to take your room. I'm gonna be honest. I don't know if I want to sleep where there was just a zombie a couple days ago. Even if the sheets have been cleaned. And there's stairs on the radio tower. And it's kind of secluded. So if she doesn't want to deal with everybody, she doesn't have to. Can we get a Your Last Days Chris moving in vlog? Now, what do you think that would consist of? Like, like, do you think that, like, she'd just drop character and be like, hey guys, welcome to the radio tower, my sick living space that Millie offered me. Like, hey guys, welcome to my radio tower. It's mine. I am the radio master. I can be like a little like a little DJ. I can play songs over the radio. Classical music. Because that's all that is all that she'd ever play. Speaking of classical music, hey guys. Welcome to classical music time. We're listening to The Swan. VOD watchers, you won't hear it. But if you're here right now, you can hear it. Day 1 of living in the radio tower. Can we get a Your Last Days Chris Get Ready With Me vlog? It's wake up and leave. It's wake up and start moving and talking. Blair Witch kind of beat, but with zombies? Not that you guys saying I hear it. Shut up. But anyway, I mean, today very much contrasted from the slow descent into madness that was a couple of days ago. Yeah, I mean, that is Chris's daily routine right now. Wake up, complain, find Zerif, complain about Zerif, go to sleep. Or go crazy, and then go to sleep. I mean, what other kind of routine would you want? Is there a better routine in the zombie apocalypse? Would you rather it be wake up, leave Hayfield, shoot some zombies? Like, I'm not gonna be shooting zombies. Like, fundamentally, like, out of everybody at Hayfield, Zerif and I are going to be the least likely to just go out and start shooting things. Because fundamentally, like, we still think that they're human. So, I mean, there's that. I need to put Your Last Days Chris in a plastic bag and shake her around, I think. Okay, but like, the other day you were literally saying that you wanted to put her in your pocket, so... Explain that. Explain that. I need to do both. No, you just don't want to admit that you liked her better when she was going crazy. And talking to horses. I want to throw Chris at a wall, but not Your Last Days Chris, actual Chris. Okay. Relax, calm down. Maybe a little, guys. Like, alright. let's see. Okay, I'll give you guys an option. Do we want to go see somebody that's streaming the meeting, or do we want to go see someone that is continuing work on the treehouse here at Hayfield? I'll give you guys the option. Millie's my favorite character, I think. I love Millie. And I think that Chris is probably more willing to talk to Millie than to Ambrose. But I think that that's also because at this point, Chris knows that Millie knows her shit about herbs, and that is going to be very useful. Meeting. Okay. We'll go see the meeting. At least, I'm pretty sure they're going to the meeting. The stream title is called The Meeting, so we'll hope that they're there, or that they're going. Oh god, this music is not... Okay, relax, Sherlock music, relax. Want something more calm. Something nice and calm for the headspace. I swear to God, if you lie to me... Chris, and they aren't in a meeting, I will start fuming. Well, that's not my problem. It's not my fault if it was a lie. Is it Scary Father Alico? It can be. That wasn't who I was looking at. But actually, yeah. We're gonna go see the Bog family. I haven't actually seen any of the Bog family lore. So, yeah, actually, yeah, we'll go over there. But, I mean, I feel like we learned a lot today about the virus and stuff. And we very quickly got approved for the lab. Like, Evan and I had been talking like all afternoon, and we were like, okay, we're probably going to get pushback on adding a lab at Hayfield. So, you know, we have to have, you know, X, Y, and Z ready to go, you know, as reasons why it would be a good idea to have it. Just for it to turn around and Millie go, yeah, of course, yeah. It's like, thought that there was going to be a little bit more pushback there, but there wasn't. But that's okay. Alright. That's all I've got for you tonight. We're getting a small lab at Hayfield. We can continue cure work with new fruits rather than the medicine that we had been using at Judas. Who knows? We might find a breakthrough faster. Okay. Enough of me blabbering. I'm gonna hit you guys with the ending soon screen. And go say hi to Alico. Probably won't be able to respond to chat, you know, same way that it was working over here. But go say hi anyway. I'm sure he'll appreciate it. Right. For realsies, I'm leaving. Bye!